Hey, everybody. This is the Pioneer High School Grace Program POPs team, Problem of Practice Support with SCO and Santa Rosa City Schools, 2023.
Hi, I'm Laura Costanzo. I'm a math teacher on special assignment at the district office, helping out on this Pop Stars team focusing on math.
Hey there, Kesa Enemark here, District MTSS Coordinator.
Joanna Perdomo, and I am the Grace Counselor.
I'm Christy Callison. I am the coach for this team.
And I'm Donna Fernandez. I'm the math teacher, and I'm also our Grace math teacher. And I'd like to also introduce Elizabeth Billy, who is our Indian Education Coordinator, and she's our Native American Liaison. For our aim, we focused in on question 2, and question 2 was particularly geared towards students and the way that they liked how the teacher treated them. So we were looking at our data, and we said that by May 2023, we will achieve a new median of 3.45 from our initial baseline median of 2.85 for female students self-reporting, "I like the way my teacher treats me when I need help." So our aim for this in choosing 3.45 was to get up halfway to the 4.0 mark.
As you can see, we had a shift at March 27th, where we were above the baseline for 5 consecutive days. And that was attributed to a concerted effort by the teacher to Donna to do engagement activities for a daily warm-up. And she found those activities from Wayfinder and other sources.
So I did empathy interviews with the girls in Donna's math class, and some of the key takeaways from those interviews were, first, that students benefit from some sort of warm-up and transition into math class. 2, the importance around reminding students what they have learned throughout the school year to build confidence in their math skills. Teaching in different ways, that includes videos, utilizing the whiteboard to help gain those math skills. And lastly, that students have a lot of shame when it comes to not being successful in math in previous years.
Thank you so much. And we hope you come visit us and learn more at our table.
Hello, we're the Comstock Middle School team here for the POPs Public Exhibition. I am Brittany Doucette, the Restorative Specialist.
And I am Susan Linkus, 8th grade English teacher. By May 2023, we had hoped to improve our baseline of 3.0 or 3.2, depending on the class, to 3.5 for male students self-reporting that they agree with our focus statement. When I'm feeling upset, I know some ways to make myself feel better.
We began our tests of change with direct instruction of social emotional skill building. After conducting empathy interviews, we attempted further sessions to support SEL skill building with different curriculum. Unfortunately, our explicit teaching of emotional awareness and various tools for when students are feeling upset did not increase agreement above baseline in most instances, though we did attempt sessions with various instructors and curriculum at different times. Empathy interviews revealed that students have different definitions of what they find upsetting, which may have made the skill building lessons seem less relevant and therefore less effective for some students. Some students also disclosed in empathy interviews that they did not always respond thoughtfully to their daily surveys.
Based on both our panorama results and our Youth Truth survey data, our students would benefit from growth in self-advocacy and general social emotional skills. We believe this data may suggest the need for a more systemic approach to connecting students to individual, familial, and community identity and voice in the context of schooling. Going forward, we hope to address underlying issues, particularly a lack of self-recognized individual agency and self-efficacy, and continue to utilize qualitative and quantitative data from multiple sources to formulate tests of change and inform future steps.
We look forward to further discussion with you. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Christy Callison. I am the coach for the Pioneer Pops team.
Hi, I'm Sydney Miller. I am the 9th grade counselor at Pioneer High School.
Hi, my name is John Kennedy. I am the vice principal and I'm excited to be a member of the Pioneer School.
Hi, I'm Heather Garcia Rossi, TOSA for Santa Rosa City Schools District Office. So honored to be part of this Pioneer High School Pops team.
My name is Terrence Bell. I'm a co-teacher with Miss Jewel here at Pioneer High School, and I love being part of this Pops team.
My name is Jenna Jewell, and I'm a co-teacher with Terrence Bell, and I'm obsessed with our Pops process. First, it was like maybe we were going to focus on like one group, but then we noticed that like not only one group was struggling with this, like the whole group seemed to have kind of lower scores in this area. And of course, we were like, a big thing, yes.
And I think it just really connects to Pioneer's whole mission around how do we support 9th graders. And a lot of these 9th graders, I think, are still they're so hard pressed to identify, but also come up with strategies to use.
So we tried to help them like scaffold ideas for testing for when I'm upset. I know ways to make myself feel better. We did the stress activity where we gave them a gajillion 3x5 cards and they wrote stresses, and then they parsed them internal and external, and then all the external ones they threw in our little hamper, and we had a massive stack of that. We talked about like letting them go. We did the whole like metaphor, and they liked that a lot. We've been working on the daily affirmations. Oh, the positive connections thing though, we did that yesterday, and I actually think that was a form of the affirmation. We said, okay, well, be specific, like who were you with, where were you, and then we had them walk around the room and find 7 or more people to share, just to share. What did you do? And then they found commonalities, and then we whittled it down. So then we talked about like having intentionality with some of the things you were doing, and we said, hey, when we asked you what did you do that was positive, none of you said sitting in the room doing nothing. And so when we're in school, why do we sometimes sit in here doing nothing? There's this polished version of purpose that kids are given, but how purpose is actually found over time and trial and error and dedication. And it comes from this place of curiosity and interest that's grown and developed. Then we watched this video about the benefits of nature and mental health.
Oh, yeah, talk about the garden too, because the kids really like that.
Oh my God, the kids loved it. We took them out to the garden, and then we finally got to use the seeds that Kelly gave us, and it ties to our Seed Folks connection, and which ties to our like Pops connection, and then it ties to like this whole mental health notion, which is also tying to Romeo and Juliet. And here we are now. Oh, and then there's this thing called Plutarchs. Like, I don't like English, I don't like reading, I don't like writing. But we pointed out that the opposite side of the wheel is fear. And so we talked about sometimes when I'm feeling scared or stressed, instead of taking the time to like have the language to say, I am scared, I say, I am mad. And then instead of saying, I am mad because I'm fearful, I'm saying, I'm mad because I don't like this. And so a lot of the time students will say, I'm not an English student, I'm not a good writer, I'm not a good reader, or I don't like writing, I don't like reading. It's because they're scared of what failure might look like. And so we talked a ton about like be right and be awesome, or be wrong and be awesome, but be brave. It's like a main mantra in our class. Having these conversations with ourselves can really change perspective, can help guide purpose, can help push back apathy, and can help answer the question, when I'm upset, I know ways to make myself feel better. Because really, do I need to be upset that I was not great at something? Or can I accept that that's a stepping stone in growth?
Some of our kids kind of struggle, you know, like they have a feeling it's in that area, but maybe it's probably across the chart and it has different levels. It's pretty cool. So it was almost like they were front loaded and prepared to talk about it. And I thought the kids were ready, and they were like willing too. The kids are amazing.
It was a really nice reminder, like kids want to play. To me, that's my main takeaway.